It has been a hot minute since I've been here. I think 2 weeks. And I know you're sitting there going, hey, where's Clark? What's he doing? Is he alive? Is everything okay? And I appreciate your concern about my well-being. I really, really do appreciate that. And in fact, we've had a bunch of new people join, subscribe. Hey, thank you. My name's Clark. It's nice to meet you in this weird world of YouTube. But it's been a hot minute, and I'm just gonna flow for a little bit, sort of what's happened, because the whole point of this channel has just been to talk about the things going on and what we're doing and why we're doing it, and sort of setting up for what's to come. So that said, you maybe have seen that I renamed things. We're trying to get this channel, the second channel, kind of set up and right, and the main one set up and right. So changes are happening, which is good. And they take a while because, I don't know, shit takes a while. Most exciting thing over the past couple of weeks is we've landed a couple clients, which feels good. They're local. In fact, we're in conversations with 5 or 6 different clients right now, which is all very exciting, especially as money just keeps going down and we keep spending to try to get things bootstrapped and doing. And it's good. Lots and lots of conversations, which has made it a bit hard as to why I haven't been able to be here, is because we've been in these conversations and trying to get these projects kicked off and build a lot of the stuff around our own business to do these things more effectively and whatnot. So that's been great. I'm fucking pumped. And in that has been a lot of clarity, and there's a lot more clarity to go as to like why we're doing the things that we're doing. We've signed on with a guy named Matt Gray, who runs a program called Founder OS. And I'll talk about this more later, but if you want to think about the front end of sales and the offer and like how to do content, sort of front end of the company, that's really where we're focused there. And that's been, that started last week, and I'm sort of, my mind is like on overdrive, overwhelmed overdrive with the things that I need to do as a result of all of that. In turn, we're having conversations with people that I never thought we would have, which is great, and odd, and some I'm not sure if I can really talk about or not talk about, but all I'm gonna say is take your shot. I didn't think that I was necessarily worthy of having these conversations because of whatever status I may be, or failed company, or this or that. It doesn't really matter. I tell people all the time, you got to show up, you got to do the things. Actions create momentum. Like, just go. It's a small world. I say all those things, but then I look at myself and I don't necessarily always do that. And so I just took my shot. And the next thing you know, I'm talking to somebody who's I idolize. And like, it's a small world. So we got these projects going. We got others that are sort of in the pipeline and getting close. That'll feel good when those invoices start flowing and money's moving. But in all of that, and while we're sort of getting to the places, this clarity keeps emerging. I keep seeing, like, it's like I see the matrix now. And part of it is once you're doing those reps, you get more validation, you get more feedback. And, all of these conversations with these companies around AI, like, I can't unsee the fact that it's all gonna change. All of it. And it's not for the bad. It's just gonna be different. Like, humans will be able to do more human stuff, which is exciting because it's what they should be doing in the first place. But boy, is it going to change. And there are people who are on the bleeding edge of this thing. There are people who are worried about it. There are people who are naysayers. But like it or not, like the workplace is changing. How we do work is going to fundamentally change. And we're going to be in the middle of not only changing it, but tooling people and educating and strategizing and the whole thing as to how that shit should change. From the small business to the biggest fucking businesses out there, we're going to be part of that conversation. And if you've been on this ride, you know that I've been months ago sort of swirling the drain as to what are we going to do? And it's just gotten clearer and clearer. And you start to feel a little bit more confident and you see it. And now we're working on our branding and we've got projects and we're setting the company up for the automation. And I've got a list of people that we want to get sort of the first hires or pulled into subbing with us, whatever. But the pieces are like slowly coming together and I still don't even have a fucking website up because I just haven't had the time. And it's this balance of like, the days are long, there's a lot of shit to do, there's project work to do, and yet the kids are home and summer's here, and you know, I don't want to miss those opportunities either. Like, it's important that we remember that there is other shit in life, and I don't want to. You know, my kid will be going back to college in a little over a month. So, don't want to miss that. And high school starts again in a little over a month. So, trying to take advantage of those opportunities, still trying to focus on the health, you know, still trying to not go insane and keep the negative self-talk out, all while getting coached by some people that never thought I'd be coached before. Joined a program to focus on a part of the business that for us is like voodoo art. Working projects, calling customers, talking to customers or potential customers, working on our branding. Like there's just a lot of crazy shit. So all to say, still here, changes are coming. Man, it's fucking good to see you. What are we gonna talk about? What stuff do we have coming? I want to talk about the Founder OS program. I want to talk about some of the tools we're going to use inside the business. I want to talk about some of the things that we're going to automate. I want to talk about some of this clarity and like how we're driving. I want to talk about the matrix that I can't unsee about the organizations that are coming. I want to talk about some of the shit going on with that conference that still is fucking around and like dealing with. And I know some of you have asked, like, hey, like, tell me the story of TC and like why, and you know, drop that shit in the comments. Like, I want to know, tell me what you want to hear about it. I feel like I talk about it all the time, so it's like sort of boring. But you know, if there's something that you want to hear, like, hey man, I'm an open book. I don't have a problem sharing. So stuff to come. Maybe I got this picture a little better too, because I was working on that. I don't know. It's gonna be good. I hope. I'm trying. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope. Maybe. You'll see. You'll get the notification because you hit subscribe, and then you'll know. See what I did there?